Hi everyone, welcome back. Patricia here, and I'm going to do a really casual update for you. We are getting down to the end, so the next couple of days are going to have a few days combined into one video. So starting with paperless, I've already made very big steps toward going paperless. We're not paper free, but we don't get a lot of mail anymore. We do a lot of online billing and stuff, and I didn't get there easily. It took me several sessions, and each session was like a couple of days. I would just pour out file cabinet and look at it, and it would take a long time, get exhausted. You'd leave a mess for a couple of days, come back to it. So right now I've shared my files with you in the past. So what I did was I just very quickly, I didn't spend more than 20 minutes, just the most obvious things to get rid of. Some manuals that I've saved for things that I'm selling, and I have sold a few things. In fact, just this morning I sold 2 items. But just a really quick trim the fat kind of thing. I didn't want to spend too much time going into it. So each of the girls has an accordion folder, and then we have a small tote. We no longer have a file cabinet or anything like that. We love this system, but even this little system still gets cluttered. So it was nice to see a paperless day in this challenge to just remind me that at least once a year or once every 6 months to go through it and throw away things that are out of date or just no longer needed. Another category for me, which would have been huge in the past, but again, since I've made steps toward minimalism already, I kind of didn't have too much of a hard time, but it's the clutter that you can't see. And she gives the example of going into the trunk of your car. I have to say that I've always had a really clean trunk. I think it was because growing up, we didn't. So I just made sure my trunk always had an emergency kit, and that was it. And right now I'm the same way, but I also have like a small stroller, so I'm cool there. Under the bed, it used to be a big category for me as well. My daughter and myself, we sleep on floor mattresses, so there is no under the bed. And my youngest has a crib, and there's nothing under there. There is an area where I call it clutter you can't see, and it's in my ottoman. It's this purple ottoman. You know, we can talk about the purple color later. I love to replace it, but anyway, I like furniture with storage because I used to have a lot of things and I needed double duty furniture. But it's sort of become a little bit of a random junk collector. I found some things in there that had a place that just needed to be returned to its place. And I decided to move some photo albums I had in there into an empty drawer I had in my linen closet built-in cabinet kind of area. So right now I just keep extra blankets. Even in the summer I pull them out. We keep our thermostat at 79 during the day and 78 at night, and I get cold at 78. So I'm putting a little scarf over my legs or something. So I like to keep those handy. Plus we don't have a guest room, and we do have overnight guests sometimes, and so having thick blankets is really nice to make sort of like a little bed. And the next day I'm including into this challenge is diet. So she talks about it in 2 ways, and I'm going to either insert a poll or just ask you a question for the comments. I want to know which of the 2 you're going to do. So the first she said is to eliminate that one thing that you go overboard, and for me it's nighttime snacking. It could be like chocolate, some alcohol. She even said whatever that one thing is that you kind of binge on, you can't really be stopped. Try to eliminate that one thing. Make up some rules. You don't have it on the weekends, or you don't have it past 8 or past 9, or you only have it on Fridays, something like that. The second option is for meal planning. Sometimes it can be really hard meal planning, so she recommends to have the same meal or the same type of meal for 5 to 7 days, and just eliminate that option to wonder what's for dinner. Every night you're going to have rice and meat, and that's it. Or even batch cooking, making a huge thing of chicken and rice soup. That's something my family loves. Making a huge thing of that and eating it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We tend to eat our dinner leftovers for lunch, so then I would just be in that position to make a fresh lunch. So I'm not sure. So that was kind of iffy for me. I'm a little bit unclear on that one. So for me, I would more lean toward eliminating nighttime snacking, because that is where I tend to go overboard. So that's the reason I put all 3 of these together. They were really short, sort of easy. If you're doing this, I would anticipate paper being really hard for most people, and clutter you can't see, because that's what we're all good at, right? We're good at bins and hiding things and stuffing them places. So let me know which of these 3 that you're gonna start to attack first. Thanks for watching this update. Stick with me, we're almost at the end. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.